Good morning. Good morning to everyone. Um, whew, I'm boiling here in Denmark. I mean, this is not fun, but I I lost my word. How can that be? I have a peep. Sorry for my bad introduction here. Um, we made this yesterday out of an old new flyer from Flying Tiger for bubble wrap envelopes. And yes, I was thinking you can make them, cut them out you can make them smaller. You just, I mean, cut the size of the paper and cut the bubble wrap after the size of what size you actually want this little bubble wrap. And oh, good morning, Mama Bo, Kathy. I guess it is morning about you, or noon or something. It's about 5:30 afternoon, Denmark. So I better tell people that, sorry, it can happen. You have to leave. I mean, for nature calling. Good morning, Per Manhattan. Good to see you. It's okay. It's south of Seattle. It's morning. Good to see you. Yes, it's quite early here in the late afternoon. Just had a coffee break. As you can see, I got black paint all over me. I have been making some what I call UFOs. And UFOs in my world is unfinished objects that sometimes, you have started a project and suddenly your brain tells you a new great idea. And what you are doing is, of course, you are walking away from what you are supposed to do. And it can happen. Good morning, Stacy. Good morning. So, yeah. It can happen. So, and I just got a note from Susan Hill, a wonderful, wonderful, lovely woman. A private message. She's very, very ill. I like you to all please send some prayer. And the reason is that Susan Hill is very sick is also because she got a very nasty radiation treatment long time ago and get some medicine that gets her very, very sick. And I would love you all to send good, positive prayers that she will be all right. So she promised to fight. Thank you, Stacy, because we are a lot of people who know Susan Hill and like her very much. She's a very dear friend of Elizabeth Brewer and me, and always ready to a kind word, and her kindness, her crafting. Susan Hill has been written some quilting books, She is a very gifted quilter. Unfortunately, her illness did that she couldn't quilt anymore. She has actually written some books about and tutorials about quilting. Which I am going to see if I can seek up here in Denmark. And I want to say in this channel, we take care of each other. And we had one yesterday. She left the chat because I was leaving and sort of that. You know what? You have to understand nature calls. And I will, of course, if you write to me, could you please have a break? I need to go. I'll, of course, take a break and wait for you to return to the live stream. We support each other, and this is a very kind, open group. And feel free to subscribe, of course, with the people's improvement that you, I mean, have permission to subscribe each other. So, Pearl Manhattan, and hello, Joey. Do you have a name? I found out that Mama Bo is Kathy, and we have a wonderful Stacy, and we have a wonderful Joey. And of course, we are thinking about each other. Okay, I can see I am down on 2 viewers. Oh, you're Tasha. Okay, thank you so much. I, you know what? I have it a little bit like our wonderful. Do you know? Of course you do. Elizabeth Brewer. She has a secret note. You know, it's a very beautiful name, Tasha. See, I am writing you down here. I like you have different channel names, and you are Ingrid Tasha. The girls talked about when it's possible for me to change my channel's name to create Catherine's Crafty Kitchen. Oh yeah, that sounds really good. Yeah, we need music. I can assure you, in our groups, we love to sing and hear music. It sounds really cool. Yes. Yeah, okay. I am going to check that out. I have, yeah. That sounds nice. We need to go and see what Tasha put on her channel. We like music. We like very different music here. And Kathy, I have to admit they are very, very beautiful. Little journals. You have put on yesterday. I think I saw you have put this ghosty boosty and some hot balloons. Uh, I like them very much. And so, and here we are supporting, we are a beginners crafters. So that means if you're one of these people, my guess, I had one yesterday that expects a very nice, neat desks with clean, everything is cleaned and fancy product and only crafting, very elegant crafting. I am so sorry. You are going to be so disappointed because in our world, we sort of use what we have. I mean, yeah, Stacy, and you know what? That I keep wearing this. Yes, sometimes you can see me in the same. I mean, it's because we paint. We're creative, of course. I change. I don't go out on the street in this. This is my crafting clothes, and we make envelopes of recycle. Oh, Pearl Hatton, welcome to the craft. Yes, I mean you don't dress up. Have you seen these very long nails, acrylic, and boob hair and perfect makeup? Look like she put on a mask and ready to go to the opera or something. And she's standing there and try to convince us to buy the perfect product for crafting. I mean, come on, girls. We all know to be crafty, it's messy, and you grab what you have. I mean, yes, we have hot glue spots. I have paint dots. I just bought a brand new hair dryer yesterday. And you know what? It's a commercial. Exactly, Pearl Hatton. This is not a commercial about craft. This is the real world of recycle crafting. Good morning, my wonderful Kathy. And Kathy is the creative life of Katie, also Kathy. And we have two Kathys now. We have Mama Boo. Her real name is Kathy. And we have the wonderful Kathy from Creative Life. And she does some wonderful stuff too. Love Katie, Kathy. And thank you for your trip videos out in the heat. So, yes, we are messy. We are real crafters. And we don't look like we are ready for the Royal Opera. Yes, I am. And the reason is actually because I had some complaints about the mess and, not being here. And I think that sounds like a very great idea, Stacy. I love it when people are crafting with me. And I have just told a little bit about us. We are not here to make a commercial about any craft stuff. We are here to show each other how we can live on a low budget. Hello, my wonderful Elizabeth. I got your. See, sorry, people. I have to leave. to go to the kitchen and pick something up. So I'll be right back. That's part of the show too. Yes. See, have a look at this. Because I remember I got this one here. So from now on, when the little house I mean, see, so when you see this sign here, it's simply because nature is calling, and it does that when you're over a certain level of life. So I am going to put it here, and so now you know this is the have a break signal, right? So we are the housewife crafters here, and here it is, my dear Elizabeth. I fixed it yesterday and it got an iron. So here it is, your leather, black leather cover. And I got it smoothed a little bit so it's more nice and leathery for you, as you can see here. Yes. Yeah, but I was thinking like this, load the screen, as you can see here, like this. So, but I was saying, and yes, we had some who, and sometimes I leave my email on the down in down below. So and sometimes people send me a little email. That's why I have two different, and I got these very fantastic fan email about, one yesterday was disappointed. I keep leaving my spot, and I have some that think it was very messy. And I mean, yes, I mean, sometimes you have to leave your spot, right? And no, I am not here to make a commercial about anything. Um, if you expect to see some craft all the time and like these commercials and fine desks, and I'm afraid, yes, nitpickers, I am going to tell them that. And yes, we are sending prayers for each other here. So, and you know what? We are going to, because I started to say, please send some prayers for Susan Hill, because she is very, very ill now because of her medication. I got a private mail for her. And yes, we do that. Yes, we talk about our kids in school and stuff like that. We make a mess. So, yes. And what I'm going to do now, yes, we are, Elizabeth, and we love our crabby corners. And what I'm going to do is you are getting this very fine here as a spine here. And do I make it like I make the one? Oh, I already put it here. Or do you want, Elizabeth, that I simply just take it like this and place it in the center and you can fix it yourself? I mean, as a, what do you want to do with it? But here it is, black leather. And good morning, Lynn. Yes, so I am just put it in here. And yes, you are getting a little napkins. Good morning, Sue. Oh, yay! And you know what? I had a little email from our wonderful Susan Hill and a little message that says she loves monkeys. So I am going to send her the monkey instead of the little girl. So she will have her monkey craft envelope. So we are switching. So that's the beneficial about Catherine's crafty kitchen living room. Yes. So you can choose your own art bubble wrap envelope here. So this goes to Susan Hill. Yes. And this goes to Elizabeth Brewer. Yes. Beautiful, wonderful, Elizabeth. So, yep. Yes, Lynn. I was thinking about Susan would be such happy for that little girl, but because she wrote that, she loves the monkey. I think she's going to have the monkey. Don't you think? Yes. Okay, we'll wait for you, Kathy. That's the surface. Oh, you're going to learn Japanese? Oh, you better grab some coffee. You know what? Did you get some coffee? I got mine here. I love these Japanese videos. Oh, you have lemon water? My guess it is very hot where you are now, Lynn. You know what? That remind me a little bit about that envelope. If life gives you lemon, make lemonade. Yes, but in early morning, yes. So, oh, Brenda, yeah, sometimes you can't avoid to have all that medication and stuff like that. And you do put on, I have a little extra here to say to some people out there. Dear viewer, newbies, we are a bunch of women in that moment. I mean, you complain about the size of anything, the thickness of people's weight or something. You know what? Sometimes it's not our fault. I put on 20 pound when I got my heart failure and my heart stopped. I get some medication, and this medication you are actually are giving for blood pressure and you name it, we have to take it. It's actually the reason why we gain in weight. It's definitely not because we are sitting and filling up with pizza. So if you ever see one, I know I heard this poor Susan Stepters, no, Sonia and other people. I mean, if you can't speak nice, please don't speak at all. It's for the one who just passed by. I mean, we here are human beings. We have feelings, right? And we don't choose to put on 20, 40 pounds. Stew. Yes, pizza sounds oh, well, I want pizza, right? I mean, this is mean thing to do. And we can't help it. And that's why we're here. And we have our own wonderful group here. And that means we support each other. We understand exactly what each of us. Yeah, you know what, Brenda? Exactly that can also happen, right? So, yeah, my grandma says always if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Hello, Emma. Yes, some of us do, Lynn, and I can assure you guys, I do not want to live off 3 green leaves of salad or something because it doesn't help anything. I want my food. If I sit down here and eat a fluffy piece of fläskesteg or ice cream and something, I want to do it. I mean, I want to live. I don't want to suffocate myself just because. I mean, I won't lose any pound anyway. Yes, exactly, Brenda. If you don't like it, don't look at it. And it has something to do with the medication we get, right? And some of us actually get water in our bodies, and it has something to do, as you say, our DNA. Yeah, exactly, Lynn. Life is definitely too short not to enjoy what you eat. I mean, we I like to live. I mean, I like to enjoy the thing. I had a close call two times. I can assure you, it has making me enjoy life even more. I mean, I had so many things I haven't tried. I mean, I'm so happy. I mean, this is something you yeah. I'm lost for words, but I can assure you, I can get a little grumpy if people can't speak nice to each other. I mean, and please do yourself a favor and go and look at yourself into the mirror. So, Emma, my dear Emma, did you write down? Yes, thank you, Kathy. I'll do that. Oh, yes. And you know what? The best part is that we are in that level that we are grandmas, right? And we are really grandmas because grandmas are, round and soft and cozy. You are so true, Kathy. I have been bigger than this, and I don't want to lose anything. Yes, Emma, and I have experienced it also with, these nasty comments people are putting under some of your videos. And I heard a little cry from Sonia Stepto, and I know somebody has complained about big fingers and our wonderful Elizabeth. You know what? Then don't watch. I mean, we all love Elizabeth, our scrapping Lizzie. I mean, 4,000 subbies, and you hit it, right? Exactly, Lynn. So we are grandmas. Listen out there. And we are really crispy grandmas. That means grandmas are round, cozy, and spoiled grandkids, right? Grandmas is not slim, fancy looking model types. No, grandmas are something like us that can sit down and make craft and make a mess with our grandkids. So that's what we are. Yes, no, I did not know that. But I can assure you, I am going to, if they are getting really nasty, I am going to tell them a thing or two. So, and I am going to spread who come in. Yes, Kathy, my son talked about it, that you can do that. And I think it's a good idea because, but the problem is, Kathy, they can go on a internet cafe or something, and they can sort of, you know, make a different account on a different computer. And the problem is, if they're using a public computer, like at a library and something, it can be difficult to trace them down because there are so many people that are actually using the computers. Exactly. So if I find someone, I am going to ban you. Otherwise, you're welcome to come here and join us in Catherine's Crafty Kitchen with my green hat on. And we do craft, not commercial. Yes, I use certain brands like Flying Tigers, and the reason is because I can afford it. I mean, all of us is on a low budget. So I probably won't have many thumbs up for this or many viewers, but I can live with it. So, but I'm so glad you're here, all of you. And Emma, you talked about the little dollies. If you want, you can ask if you're interested, if you want them in other colors. Oh, no, they don't. Exactly. So, yes, trolls, haters, idiots, you are going to be ignored, and you are so sad species of your race. And I recommend all of you sad people out there try to look at the mirror and sit down and think a little bit out how you want to live. Hello, Clara. And yes, what we are doing here is I am going to show you some recycle. We have a lot of things. We like to save money, right, girls? We like to use it instead of lose it. That means if you have some old stuff lying around, we are going to use it, not lose it. Because what you have bought of old paints, old house wall plaster, I mean stuff like that, it's a value. I mean you paid for it, right? And that means we are going to use it for our craft. You get all this wonderful, I mean, junk mail. I still don't, you know what? I have not yet get my junk mail. I am going to complain. Hopefully not, right? But sometimes I'm getting these beautiful fan mail because and I think it's okay if you're brave enough, send me a mail. But I can assure you, if I don't like you and I find out what you say, I mean, I am giving you the truth. And I people don't like me mostly because if somebody come and ask me about my opinion of something, and sometimes I have to say to them, you know what? In this case, I don't think you want. I mean, I better not say anything because I nope. Then I have learned better be silent because sometimes you don't want to hear what I have to say, and I don't want to waste my time. Um, so if you ask me a question, and I mean, you have to expect you get the truth, non-censored. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Oh yes, I can guess that is what the parameters. And I love you guys. I can assure you, I love you all. I love you. I mean, I'm so happy and pleased I found you. I can assure you, I have somebody I can craft with, and somebody that understands my twisted brain. And yes, it is. I mean, you can get really. I mean, bad words can really. I mean, if you are sensible and you are sick and you are low in the range, and people keep saying, you know, bad things to you. I mean, a lot of these people are sad people, as I also talked about with Elizabeth, is because, I mean, they can only feel good if they find somebody who's really down and they can, get that person to cry and they can feel excited. No, you're a bad person. You're a sad person. If you, I mean, you have to sort of beat another person who's already, I mean, lying down for you to feel like a hero. No, you're not a hero. You're a sad person. So, and I love you, and I can assure. Oh, thank you, Emma. But I can assure you, I am going to be exactly who I am because I have been living on the street and the way I have grown up. I mean, nope. And I don't fall for, these fancy guys and people who ask for money or try to sneak in and, like, oh, nope. I am way beyond that. I know exactly what hiding behind, and we don't want them. So, and you're absolutely right, Kathy. These fake devils, yes, they can laugh, and sometimes you can see people smile, but that smile doesn't reach their eyes. I mean, who are they? And you know what? Sometimes the most fake one is the one that claims they're the most holy. I mean, Christian, and look how neat I am and perfect. No, and you know what? It's not the cover, it's not our body, it's, the beauty of a person comes here, not here. I mean, yes. And have you seen these, I mean, amazing makeover masks people are, I mean, no, show who you are. I do that every morning. No makeup, nothing. I am who I am. So, yes. Good morning, Marina. Oh, yeah, I hope so much soon that I send a happy mail to Canada. We're still waiting. Exactly, Kathy. Creative life, Kathy. Yes. So, and dear Emma, did you put a address on it? Yeah, it's so true. Oh, that's okay, Sue. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. And I love you because you're like me. I mean, I am who I am, right? Yes, I get avalanches sometimes, and yes, I have piles of stuff everywhere. And yeah, I mean, my home is never going to be one of these, home illustrated picture things. I mean, I want to live like I want to live. Yeah. I am not. I mean, that's the way it is. I mean, so I mean it's, but yes. So hopefully we are going to have rain today. Yes, Kathy, it will come. Yep. Okay, Marina. That promised we are going to have it. Oh, you like to look at my Pyrex? Oh, Lynn. I got a small one too. I mean, I love them. So, yeah, it really turned out really good. I'm looking forward. It's not as stiff now, but it will when it hardens because I have just given it last varnish. So this is for Elizabeth. She has ordered here leather, fake black leather, very beautiful. As you can see, I ended up. So I just need Emma to mail her address for me. It's easier because I have to admit it. I know some of you have an address in the beginner group, but I can assure you sometimes I have to scroll through all these and sit like this. And sometimes, it's I have to you sort of hold this and look there. So it's easier. Nope, exactly. And sometimes, you can might find 24 people with the same name, but wrong address. Okay, that sounds. Oh, that would be so helpful, Kathy. Yes, it's crafters. So what I'm going to show you, I have loads and loads of satin ribbon or silk ribbon, stuff like that. So I am trying to craft out a little bit here so I can make space for the stuff in the basement. Yes, we are the Crafters Church here. Please be crafty. So, we are doing some different things here. And another thing is, of course, I'm allowed to show a brand what I'm using. I was told I was not allowed to show off flyers and stuff like that in these beautiful, beautiful fan mails I get. I love fan mail. I mean, please write me a fan mail. I mean, of course. I mean, I couldn't imagine that Flying Tiger will complain about me sort of using their products or tell it's because we can afford it, right? I couldn't imagine that. I mean, why should you? I mean, it's a benefit. What do you mean? Flat out lie? I mean, exactly, Kathy, right? I mean, that's why I mean, thank you for the fan mail. I mean, sure, you can do that. I mean, honestly, if I was a company and there was a person, I mean, that show, look what you can, and like you, I mean, I'm so proud every time you mention my name. Yeah, in a fan mail, as I call them, because sometimes, Clara, I put my mail address. So, yes, I can only smile of it. Exactly. I mean, sometimes, I mean, these poor people really make me. I know that means serious. Oh, a serious business. But honestly, guys, sometimes I can get the most impressive laughs about. I mean, I, I think it's, but you know what? I think it's somebody out there who doesn't like my channel because I actually not using their products, perhaps. Yes, and I use old house wall paste as a fake plaster of Paris, for example, right? I mean, yes. So we can do that. Of course, we are, Joey. I mean, so I of course tell people what I'm using, right? I have this started out with I use from Flügger here in Denmark, and I use sticky sticks from Flying Tiger. I mean, this is an old one, they're green now. And of course, we show because Flying Tiger is an affordable brand, and it has been, it is in Britain too. And also to tell this moms and people out there, you don't have to go in the most expensive uh, shop to buy. I mean, use what you got. Everybody has this. Yes, I do that too. Exactly, Joey. I tell them, I mean, I got some of my wrapping paper. I tell you where I buy my napkins. I got this from Flying Tiger. I got this here. It's also from Flying Tiger. It costs 10 krona for 2 meters, right? And of course we do. Of course we tell where we get our supplies. I found these here for 20 krona and I got them in Rema 1000. It's a supermarket brand here in Denmark. They had these, right? Oh, cold pasta is very good, Lynn. I like that. Or yes, and these are actually magnificent, and this they are plastic, but they're also reusable. I mean, you don't have to throw this out. Yes, I use old food containers. You can do that, and you can recycle them with a good mention. But I can assure you, I would never have, I mean, left food in that small amount. Um, I mean, it would be eaten. I mean, there's what is it, two mouthful? So nope. For paint, glitter, and stuff like that. And I am saving these. We are going to recycle. Do you? Any of you girls have some of these? Do you know what that is? This has been inside. Yeah. Oh, love that, Joey. Of course. Yep. I mean, use what you have. I mean, there's no need to go and buy all these fancy, expensive containers. You have containers. Just look at the cardboard. I mean, you get them everywhere. Oh, you are going to have storm, Brenda Price? Yeah, exactly. Toilet paper. Yes, mayonnaise, peanut butter, pasta. That's what I'm using in the kitchen. Oh, yeah. Oh, you too, Kathy. Sometimes I do that too, just to get the container. I go to the local candy store and I ask for their empty here. I am going to show you. See, I get these old candy boxes like this. See, and I ask him, they have this mix yourself candy. And when I come, I ask him, can you, next time you fill up, can you please save the empty boxes for me? And when I come the next day, I got 20 to 50 empty boxes with the lid on. So, and I can assure you, a lot of these candy stores are so happy to get rid of it. I mean, because here in Denmark, they have to pay for, and there are a lot of people that think that is a great idea, and that can even be used as food containers. It's okay, Mama Bo, Catty. Yes, and you can stack them, and they're see-through, and they're cheaper. And people say, why don't you just go to IKEA and buy some? And say, what? I mean, when you can go down and have them for free? Nope. Oh, yes, Brenda. Sometimes I also miss a lot of these. Yeah. Why don't you go and visit these candy stores where you have this mix yourself candy and ask if you can get the. Yeah, I remember those bottles too. Yeah. And I even sometimes at thrift stores and down in our swap shop find the wonderful, I mean, Tupperware. People even throw up Tupperware. See, out of the stickers from the satin ribbon, I just got a ATC, a trader's coin. Hello, see, I just got a free trader's coin. Yes, they are, and they're very pretty too. So I do know that there are all these, I mean, about reuse old water bottles, but forget it. I mean, look at all that excess plastic you still have to. I mean, there's even more. I mean, sometimes, yes, you can do that and you can do this, but what are you going to use it for? I mean, some of these recycle ideas, but they are not useful. I mean, it's some of the okay, admit it. They make beautiful things, but they also make some of these things that I hate most. This is you just have to have on a shelf and dust. I mean, and all these pling plong you can hang up and scroll down. And it I think it's more for decoration that it actually. Yes, I had a lot of these stencils too. I gave it to a friend. Hopefully she appreciate them for our grandkids. I mean, sometimes, oh, please, can I have thumbs up? Please, I have only 6 and you're 13 peeps. Please. Oh, you might not like. Never mind. See, what I was thinking is I like to make stuff I can use that's useful. I mean, you might have, I mean, a lot of creative ideas, but yes, thumbs up are free. And sometimes, I mean, you need to figure out, is there a purpose about what you are spending your time at, or is it just because you need to show? Do we have 10 hitchhiking? Oh, thank you so much. We need to make something that we can use. It has a function. I mean, sometimes we need something. Yeah, okay. What can we do about it? We have some 5-minute craft ideas around where I think, oh my gosh. How about you girls? What do you think about that wonderful idea of taking a very expensive bottle? It's a 5-minute craft, right? Expensive bottle of champagne. Go and buy these Ferrero Rocher little gold chocolate and buy enough of amount to sort of glue all these onto the bottle. I mean, the price of these 5 minutes. I mean, all the excess. I mean, some of these even. I mean, you need a fast cheap gift. I mean, this is beyond my. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Yes, yes, I use my prescription bottles too. So lovely. I mean, you're sitting and shake your head, right? Because we can't afford it. Sorry. And these people are, of course, getting paid to get all these beautiful, crafty ideas. But I have to admit, I mean, nope, nope, not on my watch. I can assure you, not on my watch. Because what I want to show is the true me and things that is useful, things that you have made beautiful of recycled materials, like this leather I'm using and showing off. This is sold and reserved for Miss Elizabeth Brewer of Scrapping Lizzie. This is made out of notebook page, tissue paper, paint, and some varnish. And this is, I mean, it's the brands are Flying Tigers, the cheapest acrylic paint. The varnish is not so, it's a little bit pricey. From this time, I bought it in Sylvan and called Dip in Dupes. Normally, I was very fond of my Flicker because it was fair in price, or if you have some leftovers. But it's still cheaper to go to the hardware store to get the varnish than buy it in these small bit containers. If you think about the amount of varnish you get from the hardware store. You know what, Brenda? I am going to show you something. See, now I am here. Look what I'm doing now. See here. Da da da. One moment, please. Here it is. One moment. I need to refill. So, coffee break. So I am back here. Did I lose any one of you? I'm so happy that you girls can also have a good time together here. Yes, Kathy? You speak up. I need to explain the reason. Oh, sounds fun, Pearl Manhattan. I have tried that too. I bought these. These are actually little cream bottles. You got 3 of these with this cream for coffee. Cost 7 Denmark, about $1. And the only reason I actually buy them was because of these little glass bottles. And these bottles. Okay. Okay, thank you, Kathy. I have not yet responded to them, I mean, a resend or something. I just. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Katie. That is so good to know. Could you go and check? I think we have a little one we don't want. Did I get hello, little troll? Oh, I think we have a troll here. How do I protect my wallet from women? Yes, you knock him with your branches. Yes. He has a lot of subbies. I don't care. I don't know who he was. Did you check him out? I don't know. Thank you, Sue. Yes, you do that, Elizabeth, because even if they have a lot of subbies, you can't. I mean, this entrance, how do I mean, that means I didn't like him. And sorry, Chronicle of 88, you might be a hot shot for some, but in this crispy grandma, speak out here. Nope. So, and see, I buy these cream just for these little bottles. So, just for the bottles with cream. I use them for salt, sea beads, and I mean, there are no limitation leftover paints, and they're very handy. I buy them in Aldi. 3 pieces of this in the local Aldi for 8 krona with cream for coffee. And these are very, very, I love them because they're glass, they are recyclable, they have a metal cap on it. You know what, Emma? it has been an old clock. It has actually been an old clock, but the clock this went broke, so I simply just took the clock out. But I saved the glass. It's made out of glass. And I normally use it as a glass as a craft plate, but I was actually thinking, you know what? It can be my sign here. So I need to check out, girls. You need to see my sign because I was running out of coffee. There was not coffee enough in my pot, so I'm brewing some coffee. So can you hang on, please? I'll show you my sign. I need to fetch and see how far my coffee is gone. So one moment, please. I'll be right back with coffee. Here you are. Yes, of course we need intervals so we can go and get refreshments and stuff like that. Yes. He must have been. Oh, Brenda, yes. Oh, there's Naked Man and all that crap. Yes, you do that, Kathy. So, and as you can see, Now I am going to spoil you a little bit. See, I have two here. There's a lady who knows who that is for. And as you can see, I have secured it, hopefully. It doesn't want quite to stick on. We need to have it to keep sticking. Come on. Here. It needs some convincement. Yes. I haven't been crapped it down firmly. See? It will stay. Here it is. And what I'm going to do is, see, I need the white stuff. I need this. Oh, oh yes, broken pieces of chalks. You have no lead in the pencil. Oh, here's one to go. Here, see, and one. So, and I found out I can put 3 top layers of napkin in the little envelope. So you are getting one of each of my new napkins. That one with the butterfly here. And this is Emma's. Oh, Kathy. So because I am going to make some more of this black leather covers. And then Emma, you are getting one of these. So you are getting 3 napkins, and so do Elizabeth's. You are getting exact the same. Sticked into your little cover. So, oh, you're welcome, Emma. So you are getting this one. I think they're very, very beautiful. And you're so welcome. And I thank you for the order. I'm going to take them one by one. So I don't have to do it in the kitchen. And I'm putting a little card into it. I don't want to waste a lot of weight with a letter. Oh, I have a load of experience. So, yeah, but that's the dangerous part, Sue. Yes, exactly. Oh, you word my farts. No, Kathy, if you order, you don't have to. So you are a closet addict. Here it is. 3 little napkins like this into your cover. But Kathy, if I ever send you something, it will be something different than napkins. I have other fun things. This was, I mean, you can sort of make a wish. Like, I would rather, if you have some beautiful fabric, perhaps it could be a beautiful piece of fabric. I could put it into the cover just to give you a little extra if you order. And if you're not from any more napkins, you just, but I know Emma here, and these are for Elizabeth here. So, yes, it is. Ah, yes, my chalk is bigger than Katie's. So, Kathy, dear, Creative Kathy. If you want and send something, you can just say, please no napkins, but I can, as I told you, put a little piece of fabric. Oh, ouch. I mean, is it possible to hack PayPal? Whoa. Oh, you have skeleton napkins? I've actually never seen them. But Brenda, you could what you can do with them is you can dress them up, cut them out, and you can take the skeleton and dress him with another napkin. I mean, so you cut out the skeleton and cut a dress out of another napkin and decoupage on top of the skeleton and fancy the skeleton up with some fancy dresses. So so yeah, I have loads of napkins too. Yeah, you can swap them. I mean, or you can, Brenda, you can, yes, you can also do that. You can make little mixed up. Yes, exactly. Because, you know, as the napkin addicts we have different types of napkins, and it could be fun to sort of see some different napkins. I mean, maybe take 5 little napkins and it of course doesn't have to be expensive. But I hope, Emma, did you see you are getting a Santa, and Elizabeth, you are getting a Santa napkin? Oh, you think you're going to become nudists? You know what? That is a great idea, Elizabeth. So, and Elizabeth, see, for you, that one, and that one, and the center is going inside your here as a little extra. And okay, I'm happy to hear that. But you're only getting the top layer. So, and you love him too? Yes. I can assure you this Santa is a tricky one. All right. Ooh, I would love that, Brenda Price. Okay, we don't. I actually never see. I'm afraid not. It was the last, but I will look after them soon. I need a new one that got a little hole in here. It was, I mean, sometimes it has been a leftover, but if they come closer to Christmas, I will of course look after them. Sadly, this has a little hole and a little rick into it, so I'll find another one for you, Elizabeth. I'll fix another one. But I'll of course look after them. I will bring a new one. Yes. Then I have to leave. No, you can see it. Just a minute, Claire. I just need to get another one for Elizabeth because I accidentally make a little rib in it. And I saw there was a hole in it. Sometimes there can be a little hole in the tissue paper. And I don't like that. So, and it has something to do with the manufacturer. It would be pretty quick. Pretty quick. Okay, it worked in steampunk. See? It's as you can see, it's ASP Hornblad. It's a Danish design packet of napkins. It was, I mean, a leftover from Christmas, and sometimes they simply, I mean, throw them in a sale box like this. So I got, there were 20, but I can assure you here in Denmark at Christmas time, and they start already in October, you can get, I mean, the most wonderful Santa, and I'm sure this is a classicer. That means he will come back next Christmas. Then I will keep an eye on them and buy Christmas napkins. I love him. I mean, we here in Denmark we have a lot of Christmas. Santa Claus is very popular on napkins. and little gnomes and stuff like that. Everything with gnomes on it, and I can assure you I could, yes. They look different. It's the same here. It is the same. See? It's because when you open him up like this, you have the tree in the center. Yes, I am going to make some little napkin stash out with different napkins. And fill up an envelope. Okay, the gnomes look different. Okay. We have a very, a very high tradition as, we love gnomes here in Denmark. In Denmark, they're called nisser. And we have a load of them. But we call them nisser. And every Christmas, I can assure you, with gnomes, you can buy in different color. Wow. But these are very, very high quality. And that is why they are so difficult to sort of rip apart, because they are really, stamped together. Oh, you love them? Here he is. He might have a little rip, but it's because they are really, really tough quality. So it is difficult to sort of rip them, because they are like, you can see all these little dots into it, and they are really pressed firmly together, and they are quite normally expensive. This brand Holmblad is a pretty expensive brand, but sometimes you can find them on sale. Hi, Sherry. So, and This is going to Elizabeth here. And I did have Elizabeth. She wanted that one with the cup on it. I'll fetch. And we got Tris and hey, all of you. So, see, one moment, please. So, here it is. For guess who? And that's the one for, you know who this is for. And we are going to take off the monkey and replace it. Yep, that's yours. And it is going off Monday morning, tomorrow. So, and that one is going to the stash because Susan loved monkeys. So, and I am going to, I could, Emma, do that. Since these are 10 grams, I am going to make some napkin package, but I am afraid you'll get the top layer, and I am going to fill it up with different napkins. And then I am going to sort of make a packet, and I'm going to make some different little bigger square like this with the bubble wrap, and make some napkin package so that we don't have to curl them around, but they'll be ready for use, and weigh them up and say you get so many. It will be about 60 to 60 grams of napkin tissue with print on it. So yes, for this cheap rate, the cheapest is actually $5 US, 30 krona. I'm afraid it's the cheapest I can do. And that's also why I sort of put a little extra to it. So you're getting, I mean, this only weighed about 70 grams. So that's why I think you're getting 3 napkins. But the cheapest is £5. Yes. So I have here in the beginning, Elizabeth told them to send prayers for Okay, yes, no, that's 46, no, 56, 54 krona is the next rate, but it won't. As long as I can keep it on 100 gram or 98 gram, I can send it for 30 krona. So that's what I'm doing. But you have to consider, Emma, if I have to pay 50 for the post, right? Yes, please send out, as I told you in the beginning, for our dear Susan. It's the same, Sherry. Even here in Denmark, it's the same. So if I pay 54 krona for the portal, Emma, you can send up to 500 gram, almost a pound. For 54 krona, you can send 1 pound. And 30 krona is 100 gram. It's the cheapest. So it costs the same for me to send for Canada. Yes, I will promise. Thank you, Kathy, Creative Life. So that means if I make a packet and I tell you it costs this, that also means that I can send more stuff. And if you want more, it could be cheaper to put it in a bigger envelope because you can actually send up to a pound for 54. So that's how it is. And please send prayers for our, yes, Faye, Kathy, good to see you. Yes. And in that way, Emma, it's actually cheaper if you buy more. Instead, you have to pay all these little and simply lower down. But I can assure you, it would have been lots more if it has to go over Etsy or some other expensive. Yes. So I'm going to stitch. I wasn't quite finished with Susan. It was actually mine. I showed for a tryout. So I am doing Susan's. Very, very beautiful. And as you can see, I am hand stitching. And I am going to put hand laces on it. And I was thinking I would put this beautiful here as a reinforcement into hers. Would that look good? In the center as a reinforcement for a spine. Yes, it's better to do it private from Facebook. That would look very good. Thank you. I will do that. So this is for our lovely Susan. And she's going to have her little fox. Did you see them, Elizabeth? I got these for her. See, Elizabeth, I found these little handkerchiefs, 6 of them with little foxes on. And these are going inside with her little foxy things. So what I'm going to do is just wash them up a little bit and iron them and simply put it into her cover. Yes, and there's a little girl fox and a little boy fox. So, and I found a piece of fabric with a big fox on it. So she's going to have it. And I'm also giving her, free of charge, one of my hand crocheted sparkly dollies is going because she has been so generous and so sweet. So I am going to spoil her with some goodies. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. So, but I'm still looking for unicorn napkins. So I'll keep my eyes open. So thank you. And so are you girls. I mean, you are so sweet. And what I'm actually doing is just making blankets. Okay. Just punch them with a wrench. Girls, keep those nasty trolls out of here. We don't like them. So I don't know. Try again. Yes, try to put it in try to repost, and you, when you look in the corner, I can see it's something about 200 maximum. So make it like a soap opera, as Elizabeth say. Make it into a step 1, 2. So because you can only write 200 letters or something. Okay, you're looking for chickens, birds. Sherry, yes. I have chicken napkins. I'll go and have a look. Maybe I can find a little. I think I got a lot of bird things. Yes, I do. Uh, Forgive me. One moment, please. See, I got these. Chick, 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 chick. And it has a very fun chicken at the middle, as you can see. And I'm sure I have. And these are some of my stash out. See, I got lots of stash out here. How about flamingos? I got lots of flamingos. Does that count as birds? I have so many different flamingos. Yes, I love clocks too. Oops, more chicken. An old Easter chicken. See? I think I got a load of different, if I go here through, see, more flamingo, birds. So, but you know what? Some of them I can pack. Hello, Tracy. Here. Oh, my dear friend Tracy. Oh, so lovely to see you. I just got that one. And oh, I got a parakeet. See? That's a bird. Oh, you must be tired, Tracy. It's so lovely to see you. This is my leftover. Here. I got cats. But I have more than these, Sherry. Do you want to? Oh my God. So I have more. What I'm going to do is, instead of leave you now, but how about we agree? I am going to find and see what I can pack of birds and stuff like that, and we can find out. I can pack, and you can see all of them. And I love you too, Sherry. So these are leftover stash, so I am saving them for you. Yeah, didn't you get one of these? I only have the peacock feathers. I don't have with the peacock only the green eye of a peacock feather. I don't have a whole bird. So, but I am going to show it off later. But these are now here put aside. And it doesn't have to be okay. Do you mind a minute? Just a minute. Here. See, one moment, please. Okay. I'm back, Sherry. Yes, we are. See? Have a look at these. Did I have? Nope. See? More of these birds. We are looking for a packet of birds. More birds. This is the one. Here, bluebirds. Blue flamingos. I got these are the one I was talking about. I have only these as a peacock. I don't have them as a whole bird. Actually, never seen them. But as you can see, it's like this here, only with the eye from the peacock feather. So this is the one I got. I don't know if Sherry's looking. I I got one. You don't know. Oh, funny, man. Oh, thank you. This is a toucan in here. See? Let's see if we can find some two different colors of owls. This is purple, this is pink. But I have two different colors here. See? So yes, let's make a napkin swap. See? There are two different shades of them, if you can see it. But you are only getting the top layer, the printed on it. But if I found more, I'll see if I can make a little envelope. And these ones here. And I know and I am going to look. Oh, you would love, I can do that one day, promise. Yes, Brenda. So I think you're going to spend more than a happy hour. You need to have a great cup of coffee. Yes. Oh, Sue, you're absolutely right. Happy 3 hours. It's a very relaxing things to do, yes. So I did get that one, yes. Yes, and tissue paper. We are sort of napkin addicts, right? I mean, yep. Yep. And one moment, please. I'm going to place it back in the shelf, right? Keep an order. So So sorry for leaving you. Glad you can. Okay, I'm the queen of napkin addict, and Katie is a closet napkin hoarder. Yay! Oh, 2 hours, Tracy, but that's okay. It's not morning. I mean, okay. Oh no, Brenda. There's these things. I don't have one. I mean, we don't have these punches, and we don't have all these fancy stamps or stuff like that. I can do this. Yes. And we did a little morning craft. Yes, but Tracy, and I know, but it's from our US wonderful friends. I wrote that morning because when they, turn into my channel for you and me, it's late afternoon, but for our US friends, best friends, it's morning. So that's why I called it a little morning craft for in honor to our US subscriber. Yes, you could do that, Emma, and have a nice dinner. So I hate. Bye, sweetheart. Emma, it was so good to see you. And I am going to write you a little sweet card just with a little hay and put your address and your nice envelope. Yes, and for the Canadian. So that's why I simply said a little morning. So even if you and me. Oh, hello, Debbie. Oh, thank you. And welcome, Debbie. Uh, and yes, I feel honored. Thank you for coming by. It's yes, it's so good to see new people, and I'm happy. Is it really? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Tracy. That is so sweet. So, So as you can see, Debbie, we are, yeah, you have been listening to us, and right now I am sort of clearing out a little bit here. And you also feel free, if you have a channel, Debbie, seek out and ask if some of the girls can sub to you. It could be so nice. Yes. Okay, maybe I'm also sub to you, Debbie. I hope so. Otherwise, I'm going to check you out. But it's very nice to have you in our little groupie. Yes, and you know what? We are friends. I mean, subbies are friends that, and you don't have to have a channel. I mean, you are right about this, of thinking of us as friends, because that's what we are. So, and that means we have a lot of friends caring, and that means we will, of course, look after our friends and see why haven't we seen this person for a while. Yes. Oh, Tracy is such a lovely person. I mean, heartwarming. She's a very dear friend. I'm so happy to have met her too. And I am going, the reason is I need more of this. I need the white stuff, and but now we are talking about birds. So these are going to Sherry, and Sherry is in Canada, right, Sherry? It could take a while. Just ask Marina. She's still waiting for her packet, but perhaps a little envelope will go faster to Canada. But it can take up to 6 weeks, right? So, patient girls. Oh, I have always dreamed about, when I was a child, I wanted to move to Canada to live in one of these cabinet, or what do you call it? These what do you call it? La cabin, you know, these mm, forest, you know, wood things. And you know, in the middle of the forest, in the snow, I have always loved snow. So actually, I had dreamed about moving. I mean, wished I have lived in Canada. Cottage. Yes, that's the word for it. I have a little cottage in deep, far out in Canada, and the only way to sort of move around was with dog sleds. You know, dog. Yes. Um, it was a dream for me. I mean, as a child, but I mean, the older I got, I think about Florida, but I'm afraid Florida is very warm. Um, but I could love that. I mean, I'm not so much for people, and so and I can live pretty primitive. I mean, I know how to make fry bread and stuff like that. So I love fry bread. I mean, this is one of my favorite food. My great grandma made it for me, showed me how to make fry bread and cornbread. Um, yes, but I think, I mean, if you live in it, Brenda, here, it is unusually that we have this heat. I think it would be easier to sort of get used to have the heat and stuff like that. I mean, the problem, I think, is that if you are used to have a cold weather and lots of rain, and suddenly it's dry and warm and stuff, it can be quite something. I am out and making black leather um, covers. I think they're quite popular for my little stash out shopping. Nope. Here. So, anybody need coffee? Yes. See you later, alligator Tris. Nice to have you around. And look at this. Here is all the cool birds. So I am going to give it 25 minutes more, and so you all can get some lunch. The only thing is, it's the it has a little here, Sherry, but I hope you can survive it. Oh, I have collecting 5 years since I was kid almost. I mean, when I was a kid, we collected napkins. We swapped napkins. We sort of had a little napkin book. I can even show you. In another, how we made. So we have some special. You could actually buy these napkin things to store napkins in, like a pocketbook for your napkin collections. And we sort of switched with each other. It was so, I mean, we were very, yeah, like glitter scraps. We collected glitter scraps and napkins. So it was something, I mean, really Danish. Every kid has, I mean, the boys collected football and stuff like that. We girls collected glitter scraps, napkins. Yes, I hate humidity too. Yes, yes, we sort of switch with each other in school. In the schoolyard, we sort of sit down and talked about, and we had our napkins and our glitter scraps and showed them off in breaks between hours. And then we simply switched and stuff like that. That is cool. The napkin. This, yep. So, and some of them are going into, I'm destashing. So I'm making little collections of napkin and some other stuff. Oh, it keep jamming. Brenda, try. My friend said it can be because the paper is not heavy enough. So you need to, if you have to punch in light paper, you have to take 2 sheets of paper to avoid it jamming. Yes, I mean the okay. Thank you. Yeah, I thought so too, Debbie. So, mm-mm. No, it don't do it here either anymore. I mean, kids today are. I mean, kids today have. I mean, they're only for this iPad, iPod. I want. Me. I mean, there are no such things. I mean, as a healthy child these days, they are so furious, rotten, spoiled. Oh, the metal parts doesn't line it up right. Okay. Yeah, probably between, yes, Elizabeth. We all know Elizabeth. Oh, sea glass. Yes. Oh, I love this. I'm so happy every time I hear about a child that has I mean healthy collectors thing. It's warm my heart. I mean, when a child tells me, "You want to see?" I collect seashells, I collect buttons or napkins or something like that. So now I have saved this one for you, Sherry. So we can make a little swap. Oh, that sounds great, Tracy. I mean, I took my kid out too. I think it's a good idea to teach them and be good to them. Yes, you find your own sea glass. We can find it sometimes here in Denmark too. I never pay for it. I mean, I find it when I go to the beach. So I am preparing these for turning into black leather covers I'm making. So that's why you needed to see me. Yes. No, but you can. Have you ever heard about the desert glass? A pack rat? Oh God. Oh God damn it. Oh yes. Ah yes, a pack rat. Yeah, I have a little bit of everything too. And fun enough, when they sort of need something special and they come to you and you can sort of hand it, this fixable things to them, it's okay, but they don't like when I mean, yes, I collect yarn too. I mean, love yarn. I really love yarn. And napkins, silk ribbons, laces. I mean, if some people use paper, yeah, fabric scraps. I love fabric scraps. So yeah, I have to admit I collect a lot of different fun stuff too. I really do. So yep. Yep. I'm a pack rat too, I think. I mean, I collect cardboard boxes, cereal boxes, old book pages, white stuff from napkins, fun stuff. I mean, oh, Sherry. Yeah. I love teapots too. So, here it is. Last one. So, and what I'm doing here, I was hand stitching. Oh, carnival glass. Is that a colorful glass or something, Brenda? Yeah, I have seen some of these carnivals. They are pretty brightly colored. Yes. Hello, Laurel. Good to see you. So, oh, I am happy today, sort of. I had to have a little speak and warm and yeah, perhaps a little tired too. So I was thinking it was now or never to have a live stream because I am going to bed early. Because I have to go to my home to my son tomorrow to visit. Um, yes, indeed we have, Tracy, and that's why I think. I mean, So it's going to be early. That has been so much here. No, I couldn't sleep. I have slept very bad because of the warm. So tonight I am going. Oh, yes, Debbie. I mean, you can use almost anything. I mean, I love it too because, I mean, you can. I have made these pocket journals where I simply, you call them infirmia books, and I love to sort of have them. So, I like to collect little scraps too, or stuff like that. I mean, oh, you have a Pilsner dog? Oh, Pilsner. Yes, I know that. Yeah, in the, oh, it's like a ceramic. Yes. Yeah. So I know them. But you want to know Pilsner? If you the way you misspelled it, Sherry, it means beer in Denmark. When people say, "Can you give me a Pilsner?" Means they want a beer. So, oh, you're trying to. Is it because you want the sides? Yeah, that's why. But I know these little ceramic figures. But Debbie, is it because you want to sort of have this book when you want to sort of cut them apart? You want them as whole pages, or oh, you can't. Okay. Yes. Yeah, sometimes, in the beginning, I have it like that too. But you know what? People, I mean, you just throw it away. Um, yeah. And one day it will succeed. You can do as I do. Sometimes, if I have problems, to sort of spread a book, I simply do that. I go to the library and take some photocopies. Debbie, then simply some I have problems to destroy a book too, but what you can do is take a photocopy of the picture. I have a book. I love the motifs, and it's an old Scrabble. I mean, but what I'm doing is I simply sometimes take it to the library because I don't have a photocopier. Um, and simply go down, and sometimes I collect, sort of figure out what do I want this, and take one or two copies of each of the pictures, and yeah, and sometimes you can't sell reproduction pictures before. Yes, we are. Yes, but Sue, it depends on if you are using it for a private. I mean, if I go down and take a photocopy, yes, exactly. If it's for your own use, it's okay. As long as you don't take photocopies of that picture, I mean, and put it out, you can do it. But if you want to put it in a private project, it's allowed. Oh, I could use to say, okay, yes, sorry, uh, need more coffee? Is that okay? One moment, please. Exactly so. Yes, be right back, girls. Be right back. I'm a Dane. I am addicted. Yep. Oh. Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, I need to tell you a story about this copyright. When McDonald came to Denmark, they opened the restaurant in a little town named Hirtshals. In this little town, there was a guy named McDonald, and his name really was McDonald. He had a little, what we call a wagon where he sold these hot dogs, a little hot dog stand, and it was called McDonald's hot dogs. That has been there for the last 25 years. When McDonald arrived, suddenly they sued this guy a whole amount because he has called his hot dog stand for McDonald's hot dog, because they mean they own this brand name McDonald. But the guy's name was McDonald, and this McDonald's hot dogs has been in Hirtshals for about 25 years. I mean, I can get so, thank God, I can assure you that people in Denmark stand behind that guy, and the McDonald lost the sue, and they were boycotted by the entire city, so they didn't earn a cent. Just a minute. Sorry, somebody was just trying to open my door that keeps like this and suddenly just run away. You know, like pushing my door and try to open my front door. I didn't like that. and run off. Strange people. I mean, but back to the McDonald's stuff. I mean, I got what the hell was that all about? Just come to rub my door. No adults. We don't have children here. There's no children. It's from inside because I didn't hear the door down there and I heard a door. So it's from the here. It's this spoiled young people. I mean, I can really get pissed off on them. Sorry for my language. Yeah. So, but I mean, here in Denmark, people are standing together when things like that happened. A lot of restaurants has really felt I mean, the power of the people. When this happened, I'm a little shaky right now. I don't know what that was all about. Perhaps I should see if it's filled with garbage and smelly and I don't know what. I mean, and there are moving more and more young people in here. It's so no, because that's why I need to lock my door. Suddenly, that just opened my door. I mean, just jump and open and to look inside my apartment because I live in a pigsty. Because I have a lot of things, right? They throw everything out because I don't have a neat home. I mean, oh, I can really that can really piss me off sometimes, these people that live here. Sorry. So yeah, but I keep it locked. So and sometimes they come with this. It's a great idea, Laurel. Oh yes, Brenda. I mean, yep. Good. I have some good coffee. Yeah. Just try to open the door, but I keep my door locked. I never have an unlocked door here. I mean, they just come up because they have to sneak in, nosy, and I had one who just opened and he is not smelling. But what a miss! And closed the door again. I mean, idiots. These people are. I mean, I really don't like these people here. I can assure you, I'm stopped socializing with them because I really can't handle them. I can't. And I could hear it was from here. because I can hear stairs, footsteps going up and down. I mean, instead of knocking at the door. Nope. Nope. Because these young people today don't have any moral, I mean, they're not raised properly. It is me, me, me. Yep. But sadly, we are not allowed to have dogs here, with bull mastiffs or something. I could use a really Grand Noir. Batch flower rescue. Hey, Kathy. Yes. I'm still here. I need the company of you good girls. Wonderful girls. I mean, why don't you just knock on the door? So, yeah, I could use that. Maybe because I think I'm a crazy woman sitting here and shouting out by myself, right? With my friends. I do know I speak loud sometimes, but I can assure you sometimes these young people play loud music. And I want to, it's not my fault. These young people has nothing. I mean, if they can hear how they make noises, it's nope, nope, nope. I really look like that. Oh, yeah, but electronic without batteries are not allowed in the post. I mean, in the flight. I have checked it out because I was actually thinking about sending you girls some of these little battery operated fans, because I guess the batteries are the same in the country. Yep. So I guess, I mean, if you buy something, you can get the same. I mean, the batteries are standard, right? Oh, you are a sweetheart, Kathy. I can shoot this. Yeah, it scares me too. I can assure you. That's why I'm definitely not happy. So And it's not the first time it's happened. That's the most depressing part of it. I don't know. There perhaps lives a lot of idiots here. Probably shouldn't surprise me, Tracy. I call it harassment. I mean, you just don't do that. I mean, do you? Yeah, I think I'll go and take a relaxing shower. Yeah, me too. Okay. I am going to see that. Thanks, Huck. Thank you, Sue. You are so welcome. I think I'll jump off and say thank you to all of you. Thank you for being here with me. And the beneficiation is I have witnessed if something has happened, I can assure you. And you will have heard anything. And I will see you in the next video with some lovely crafting. So I'll say bye to all of you faithful friends. And thank you for being here. And I'll go and grab a shower and relax. So I am going to log up everything I always do, I can assure you. I love you. And I am looking up and having yes. Okay. Oh. Love you, Katie. Oh. Thank Thank you, sweetheart. From Amazon. Oh, thank you. I can assure you I'm going to put them on. Oh, thank you. All between the August 4 and the 10th. Really, thank you. Thank you. I mean, this is great. Oh, you are so sweet. I will do that, Kathy. Thank you. I will. Promise. Jesus. Awesome. Thank you. I love you. Oh, you guys, girls are so sweet. I hope I can help you in some way. I really do. I need to cry in a bit. Thank you. Love you. I'll say thank you so much and almost crying. Bye for now. Love you. I will. And you stay crafty. And Kathy, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. I'll be seeing you. Right, girls? Bye. Love you. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I promise I'll always be me. I mean, that's it. I promise. I can assure you. And I will write it down. So, bye bye, lovely ones. See you. Love you.